Okay, so you're going to do File, New, and you're going to go to US paper, and we're going to make it 8 by 10, 300 resolution. Color mode is going to be CMYK, and then hit OK. Go to your image, copy it. Okay, so it's selected, Apple C to copy. Go here, your new document, Apple V to paste it. Now it might come up big or it might come up small. So if you want to change the size of that, we would do Edit, Apple T, hold down the Shift, only pull from the corners. Make it fit onto screen however you want it. When you hit return, it will come into focus. Then you need to choose your landscape. I chose this landscape. I'm going to click and drag it out, and then go to my layers here and click and drag it over. Now it's on top, which is fine, but I want to then change the size of this as well. So Apple T, and I want it to fit the whole entire screen, so I'm going to drag it down and then hit return. Now I want to see where the trees are going to land on the person. So you're going to take your opacity right here and you're going to bring this down so you can see the person through it. Okay? You go to your move tool and you can move that around and say, okay, I want it to be here, and then that's how I want it to be. Or, you can move it over depending on what you have. If you like it, then you're going to bring your opacity back up. Then you're going to select yourself again, all right? Hold down the apple, click inside this square, okay? If I let go and then I hold down the apple, do you see there's like a little square? What it does is it quickly makes your selection, okay? Then we're gonna go make sure you're on the landscape layer, and we're gonna make a quick mask. So you're gonna click on this little button down here. It's a white square with a black circle, okay? And that's what it does. Now you can go to your paintbrush tool, and if you paint with black, it erases. If you paint with white, it brings it back. So I'm gonna just go to 100% just so you can see what happens. Okay, so it completely is there, right? Now if I flip to white, it brings back the landscape, okay? But what happened, it brought back the landscape like everywhere, okay? So I'm just gonna step back. You're gonna bring your opacity of your brush to about like 50%. And I'm gonna flip it to black. And then you can start to choose as to what you want to poke through. So I'm running over this at about 47%. You can keep going. If you click and drag over it again, more will come through. All right, so there's that. Now I'm going to take my landscape and where is it? I'm going to bring it back over. I'm going to bring it back into here. And I am going to do Apple T. I'm going to minus a little bit. And I'm making my background. So let's say I want it to be a little bit bigger here. And I want it to be like this. I'm going to hit return. Then I'm going to go to filter. I'm going to go to blur. And I'm going to go to Gaussian blur. And I'm at like 115. And that's okay. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to drag it down in the back like so. Now right here, there's like that little white line. So I'm going to take both of these two layers by holding down the shift and do Apple T and just crop it a little bit. Now this background, we want to fade it out a little bit so we can take the opacity and bring it down just a little bit, just so you can give it some kind of contrast on there. You don't have to have it too light or too dark, but just a little bit like that. And that is it.